one of the biggest artists, Drake, on your shit, man. How did that feel once he touched?
I mean, it's crazy because like the Drake thing, everybody think is like some. You know, I even had someone be like, "Yo, how much you pay Drake to come do On the Radar?" And I'm like, Drake do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like when he reached out to us and he brought this idea to us to do this, I was like, of course, I was like 1,000% because he did it in the middle of like his 10 shows in New York. So remember how I told you like everything about On the Radar, like even though we do it everywhere else, it's always about bringing like it back to the towns, like bringing it back to New York. So when he came through, man, it was nuts because like that same day was like the day that they said that Ice Spice, that the On the Radar freestyle that we did with Ice Spice was gonna be on her deluxe. So like I'm literally looking at the phone at Ice Spice's deluxe like track list as the boys coming up the stairs. So it's kind of like one of these surreal moments where it's like, damn, like this, one of the things that helped me get to where I am now, helped get On the Radar so big with the Ice Spice situation is like happening right now. And then I got the boy coming up the stairs. So it was just like being a Drake fan for all these years, it was a surreal experience, but it was something that like I was so blessed to happen because he hadn't done a freestyle in New York in like 10 years. Last time was with Funk Flex.
Exactly,
that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Flex.
He was reading off the joint though.
the Blackberry joint,
they
right?
gave a hard time with that one.
Yeah, so it was 10 years since he did something like this in New York, and it's in the middle of like a 10-show run in the towns. Like that is just like in and of its, and it's with Central C, like one of the hottest international artists like on the planet. So I just think it's cool how we got to make a moment that was Drake and Central C, not just Drake, and it being in New York too. Like it just kind of brought a different type of energy back to the city.
Yeah, that was a good energy. I love that. One question. What's the best diss song you like? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite diss song as far as hip hop?
I would have to say that's a good question. I think, can I talk about like one of my favorite hip hop beats of all time? I think this, because it kind of goes hand in hand.
Go
like
ahead.
the Jay-Z Nas back and forth.
Okay.
Like just being from the towns, like I was still pretty young at that time, so I didn't really fully appreciate it. But just like kind of looking back, because like, you know, I think everybody now likes to criticize beef and hip hop, but that's because it's so much more public because it's online and on the internet. But then like seeing like that whole situation and how it played out back then between them and, you know, the things going on that went on at Summer Jam back in the day, like I think that was just so cool for New York, right? Just seeing these two like goats of the towns like going back and forth, and then fast forward to see where they both are now in their careers, and then being able to squash it and be like, look, we was young, we was immature, we grown men now, and now they made music together. Obviously, since then, I think that's super fire. So I don't want to say a specific like song, but beef wise, like Hove and Nas going back and forth, that was definitely mine.
But when you were immature, whose side were you on?
Hove.
This your time to shine, baby. It's a big Nas man right here, man.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Oh yeah, damn, he 27. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Why Hove though? Because it was just like what was it? The swag, the aura,
I
what?
think the swag and the aura, and I think just at the time I was like, because you know, if you're from somewhere, there's always an artist that you gravitate towards more than the other. And it's not that I love Nas, but I was just a bigger Hove fan. Like I feel like the people I was around, we just played Hove a lot more than we played Nas at the time. You know? And that's not me knocking Nas at all. I love Nas. Like I think Nas is like one of the greatest artists. Like Nas and Hove in my top 5, but I think at the time I was just listening to Hove more. You feel me? Like I just resonated more with the music and I just enjoyed it more at the time. So that's why I was just kind of like, all right, I was leaning towards Hove.
You from Brooklyn though, right?
Not what my family from Brooklyn.
Oh,
my family from Brooklyn. Yeah.
Okay. You know,
I remember that beef like it was yesterday. I was like in the 10th grade. It was crazy. Like just being in LA, watching that whole thing play out. Like the people that was like Jay-Z fans at Crenshaw was like, the next day was like, yo, Ether. This is in LA at Crenshaw High. Like they like, oh, I don't know what the boy gonna do now. Like you was right. Nas he the champion. You know what I mean? So I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Nah,
so.
Ether is such a crazy, like, honestly, like one of the best diss tracks.
3 verses, like it's crazy.
What is y'all like favorite diss track of all time?
Ether.
Ether.
All day long.
Fuck the bitch in the click you claim. West side,
make your soul burn slow.
Fuck you talking about? We on the West Coast,
Right.
nigga.
Pop.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that.
Nah, but I respect the East Coast love though.
Yeah.
No.
East,
You know what I'm
East
saying?
Coast run this
he
shit.
he really
You say East Coast run this shit?
Yeah, for sure. They got all the dogs.
And he
All
a
the
West
top
Coast
dogs.
I know.
nigga, man.
That's why I said this.
That
I'm
don't
talking
even
about
matter.
real West Coast
He only
shit.
saying that because Nas is his favorite rapper. He DJ for him and all this shit. This nigga crazy, homie.
I mean, I like Mobb, the whole. I feel like I'm
Yeah,
from
rest in
Queens.
peace,
You feel
Prodigy,
me?
man. Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on Hillside in Queens.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I grew up I did like half my life in Hillside, then I moved out to LA, so I kind of moved around a little bit in New York. But like Mobb Deep as a kid, my favorite group.
Oh yeah, still to this day for sure.
Yeah,
They got.
yeah.
That's what I pulled up listening to. Hell on Earth.
For real?
Drop a gem on them. That's what I was playing in the car when I pulled up. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Queen shit, man. Queen
Yeah.
shit.
Queens get the money.
This nigga asked me. I
Nah,
love
saying
him.
Queens get the money as a West Coast dude is crazy.
Nah, that's wild, right?
Yeah.
When I
All
met
day
this nigga, I'm
long.
like, bruh, he got on Tim's. Bruh, no,
He got ups on.
he got on forces. But when I met
Nah,
him, he
I
had
call
on
them forces.
Tim's.
I don't call them ups.
I'm like, well, where are you from? Like, you from New York? Nigga?
Wait, what was
you
the name
doing?
that Dev tried to call the fourth? G Fazos?
G Fazos.
No, we say ups because we from New York.
I
Someone
call
said
them.
G Fazos. I said, what the fuck is that?
I call them forces all day.
What did the motherfucker try to tell me, homie? What was the other shit? 43 and what?
Oh, the Reeboks, 3411s with 5411s.
5411.
The
Y'all heard about that
classics?
shit?
Nah.
The Reebok classics.
Oh, the Reebok Cloud, yeah.
Y'all
Man,
call them
that's some
54.
old
We
shit.
just call them Reeboks.
I'm gonna be honest.
Classics.
I don't really know nobody in New York who still be wearing like the Reeboks classics. It's really just all ups.
Nah,
For real.
This was a while. This was a while back though.
You wear
I wanna say
Reebok
10
Classic.
years.
Something wrong with you.
How many wears do you get out of your ups though before you gotta go buy a new pair?
I'm getting a bunch. I try to get like 2 at one time, but then I wear them. Like I don't do dirty shoes, but I'm not like about to just wear them once and throw them away.
I
Like,
never
that's-
understood
that's
the wear it
retarded.
once and throw it away shit.
Like
though.
what?
Yeah, that's out. I'm gonna get my wear file.
Yeah, like-
I fucked
Never
up.
gonna wear
I
about
didn't
that.
pay this money
Yeah,
for
like,
that.
and then they like 130 now. They not even $70 no more. So
I bought like 10 pairs like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, this shit gonna last me for like a whole year.
yeah, for sure.
Man, it's a girl out here right now on the internet. She said forces right now are played out for dudes. She said it's
She
trash
lying.
and she don't want no nigga with forces.
Fuck,
on.
I'm supposed
said
to wear
that?
then.
Nigga, some random girl, they posted it. It went viral. I
And
said, what?
And what's the females' hottest shoes they be wearing?
Man,
It's 3 key shoes you gotta have in your closet.
forces?
Yeah.
Forces, a pair of Jordan 3s or 4s, and
Hell no.
Tims.
Hell no.
yeah, you
Gotta
gotta
have a pair
have.
of butters. You gotta have. You gotta have.
Nah,
nah,
no
you gotta have
ones.
a
No
pair of
ones.
butters.
Ones is weak now. If
I
it ain't
never-
the OG.
I never-
Really? Nah, one.
I
One's not
never
weak.
like got with the Tims like that shit never fun.
You gotta just put them on.
I bought one pair
That's what
and
it
I
is.
was listening. I'm walking like this old heavy ass shoes. I ain't wear
Look
this
at
shit.
you.
This is
Here
like
you go. All right, go ahead. All right. You got a pair of butters in your closet.
You have
Do you
zero
got a pair of
swag.
butter?
I'm
Do you
just
got a pair of
trying
butter?
to- Trying to look at you.
Bitch, I'm just saying, don't do it. Oh, you got me. You got me. So,
I
you
like
know.
that your one shoe though.
So what? I
Matching
just did
your
some
green
shit.
and your
Hey,
tan.
So what?
I fuck with
I
those.
came comfortable. I didn't come to make you niggas think I look good.
I fuck
Ain't no
with those.
bitches
I
in
like
here
those.
to
I
make
fuck
look
with
good.
those too. You
Nah,
gotta
you
have-
don't fuck with shit, you hating bitch. You don't fuck with shit.
But do y'all be wearing butters on the West Coast like that?
I would
You
see.
talking
look,
a little too fast. They just Tim's does. We don't call them butters. The butters is like that's cake.
No, hold on. Look, because I went to New York. I just went to New York. We had a show, right?
Yeah.
And I tried.
Congrats,
I'm
by
like-
the way.
I'm like, boom. I'm finna get me some, some Timbs. I'm thinking I got the Timbs on, the North Face on. Boom, I got the leather pants on. I'm finna go to
You thought you was
Brooklyn.
going crazy.
Yeah, I'm finna go crazy, right? And my driver was like, hey. He was like, hey, take them motherfuckers off.
That nigga had to pay less was,
He was like, hey, take them off right now. Because it wasn't the double sole joints.
Oh.
I had the flat joints. It wasn't the right one.
If you didn't spend 180 or up,
I
them ain't-
spent like 200
That's
on the motherfucking
crazy.
still.
Damn.
Nigga, he was like, them ain't the right one.
You should have called me.
And
You
then
could
I
have
had
held
to-
mine.
He was like, these the right.
Because
They
Tim's
have, like,
run,
the two
they run big
joints.
too. They're
Yeah,
size
I
10.
didn't have the right ones on. My
It's either
I ain't gonna
those-
lie, he saved you for real.
Yeah, he did. He was like,
Hey,
take
you
them
found
off,
out-
bro.
Nah, they was
Fuck
gonna
out
kill
of
you.
it.
You got.
You can wear the
Yeah,
you can wear the
stage.
field ones though, right?
You can wear the what?
The field boot Tims, like
Yeah.
the Broccoli's.
Yeah, the beef and broccoli.
Yeah, you can wear those if
beef
they
and-
not
I feel
the
like beef
construction.
and broccolis is accepted. Obviously, butters.
And then the joints that
All black ones on
Pac had
occasion.
on, right? The belows.
Yeah. The all
those are
black ones on
crazy.
occasion. It just depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Kind of like wearing black forces, in my opinion.